Champions is a brand new game mode in NHL 17 where you're put into a 4-game single elimination tournament with some of the best cards in HUT, either against the computer or against online opponents in head-to-head. To start off, you'll have to choose your theme. You'll get a multitude of themes every time you try and draft. Here I'm going to do around the world again just to get more options in my players. Now the theme will choose what players you get in your base team and the players that come up each round. As it builds your base team, as you guys can tell, they're lower rated players, but you're able to upgrade them as the rounds go on. In the first round here, we have many options. We have the legend Brett Hull, we have Jonathan Quick, a goalie, Joe Pavelski, Blake Wheeler. You know what? I'm going to start with my goalie because you don't know how often you'll be able to get one, so we'll use Jonathan Quick. All right, next up, we got some Czech players. We have David Krejci and Marty Hanzo, the two I'm looking at. I really like stacking up my center core because winning faceoffs is the key to winning games, so I'm going to pick David Krejci. Next up, we got some Slovenians. I'm going to go with Tomas Tatar because I like the speed on my wing, and I'm honestly not a huge fan of Chara or Sekera, so we're going to go with Tomas Tatar. All right, it is the Swedish round, and the captain himself has come up. Nicholas Lidstrom, the draft champions reward. Nicholas Grossman also came up. Same with Backstrom and Zenderberg. But for right now, I think it's important not only to get good centers, but to also build up 2 good lines and 1 good defensive pairing. So we're going to get Nicholas Lidstrom. Now the Finns are up, and this is the perfect time to grab our first line right winger in the legend Jari Kurri. Moving on to the Americans now, we have Johnny Gaudreau, Justin Falk, Ryan Suter, and Ben Bishop. Like I said, I want to make sure not only my centers are stacked, but also I have 2 solid lines and a good first defensive pairing, so we're going to go with Justin Falk. And here come the Canadians in round 7. So we have Tyler Seguin, John Tavares, Doug Gilmour, and Mike Bossy. Now, I'm focusing right now on my center core, so that's why I'm going to take John Tavares. Holy crap, welcome to round 8 where we have the Russians. Now, I gotta take Alexander Ovechkin. I mean, come on, it's Ovechkin. Alright, in round 9 here, we have Thomas Greiss, Mark Streit, Roman Josi, and Zemgus Girgensons. Again, I want to make sure I have 4 solid centers before anything else, so we're gonna pick Zemgus Girgensons here. In round 10, we have some Russians now, and I think the only logical choice here is to take Andrei Markov. We don't need a backup goalie, and those 2 wingers aren't really what I'm looking for right now. So we're going to take a nice third defenseman here in Andrei Markov. All right, in round 11 here, this is a perfect time to snatch up another winger. Now, I'm looking at Philip Forsberg because of the 88 skating and the 89 shot. You know he's going to have a great wrist shot. So welcome to the team, Philip Forsberg. All right, in round 12, the best round, we have 2 HUT heroes, a 92 overall draft champions reward, and a 92 overall legend. Now, personally, I need a winger right now. That's what I'm looking at. I have 3 good centers. I didn't get all 4, but that's okay. I'm looking at Ryan Smith and Steve Sullivan, and you know what? I'm going to end up taking Steve Sullivan and moving him to the right wing. And now that our draft is complete, you guys can kind of see what I was going for. So if you think about it this way, I have 3 solid centers that can all win draws in any zone, and we have 2 solid lines if I move Steve Sullivan or any other winger over to right wing, and we also have 1 solid defensive pairing, and we also have our starting goalie. Looking at our team summary, we'll find out our team's rating. We got a team rating of 88 overall. I think the highest I've ever seen is 92, so let me know down below what you guys' highest rating is. So now that the draft is complete, we can now play the game or edit our lines and try our best to go 4-0 and try to get all 4 draft champions collectible. If you guys want to see some draft champions gameplay on my channel, let me know down below and make sure you leave a like. Hopefully this video helped you guys learn how to build and draft the best possible draft champions team.